I am JDWolf, and welcome back to my XCOM Enemy Within campaign, Season 5. Let's get back to the story. After returning from the mission where we shot down the UFO, the commander sold 195 credits worth of sectoid corpses and some damaged components. He used that money to buy a couple of power generators for the base. And together that would supply another 12 points of power plus another 1 because they're adjacent to each other. So that'll be another 13 points of power. A few days later, the aliens attacked. Actually, it was less than a day later.
Commander, we're tracking several
we were presented with the choice of Lille, France, Mexico City, Mexico, or Sydney, Australia, where we could get a sniper sergeant. After taking a look at the situation, if we went to France, we're going to lose Europe anyway. We're going to lose the United Kingdom. Mexico puts the United States and Canada in jeopardy, but the money's randomized. But going to Australia and getting that sniper, it was just too juicy to pass up because we definitely want snipers in our team. Now, because so many were in the infirmary, the commander pulled Konstantino Romanos from Greece with the name of 70 and John Wilson from Australia also with the name of 70 to join Helen and Susanna on the mission. They assembled on the flight deck and I flew them to Sydney, Australia. Not that far away. We were already just north of there. Not a very long trip. For Operation Cursed Dawn.
This is Big Sky. Strike team has reached the AO. Requesting authorization to deploy.
Solid copy, Big Sky. Strike 1 is cleared to engage.
Now the team could see the mailed canister off in the distance. John moved up, and sure enough he could see it. And he decided to move as far as he possibly could, get close enough. And in doing so, he activated 3 aliens, leaving himself completely exposed, and activated 3 more. So 6 aliens. And the team was pretty sure that John Wilson had just signed his own death warrant. He was completely exposed, standing out there. Helen came up beside him into full cover. Susanna behind him in full cover, and Konstantina in half cover behind the potted plants. Now the aliens, one alien boosted the other, and then another got a boost from one behind, and then another got a boost from another behind. So that means 3 aliens were involved in boosting. So that means only 3 aliens were going to be involved in shooting. This one moved up, and why he did not shoot at John, I don't know. He shot at Helen, who was in full cover, and missed. The next one moved up in half cover behind a trash can, and instead of shooting at the exposed John, also shot at Helen, taking out a piece of the wall. She was still in full cover, and finally the third alien also shot Helen, this time hitting for 3 points. Perhaps it was because John had sprinted to that location that gave him extra defense. We don't know, but it's very odd. Susanna took aim with her rocket to blow up 2 cars in order to take out 4 of the 6 aliens. She earned a promotion doing that and did in fact take out the 6 aliens. The team was left with 2 aliens. John took it upon himself, go straight up, capture the meld. He could reach the alien with his grenade, or he could shoot at it. He decided to hit it with the grenade. That would make it move next turn, or the vehicle would explode, or somebody could shoot it for 1 point. The team wasn't too happy that he was hiding behind the meld. Constantina moved across the side, hoping to catch sight, but she was out of range. So she shot at the only alien she could see across the way for 2 points. Helen added hers at a 43% chance to hit, which added some hollow targeting. She probably should have shot first, but because she completely missed. But it didn't matter because Constantina did hit. Now the one in the corner decides to boost that guy. He runs away from the car on fire into the distance. Now, because we saw him run away, John thought that he was not in Overwatch, but he in fact was. As John moved up, the alien shot at him, thankfully missing. Moved up into full cover there. Took aim at the alien doing the boosting. With an 84% chance to take both of them out, he fired. With all the activated aliens taken care of, the crew decided to concentrate on this last canister. The decision was made by Helen for everyone to get on the roof, except for John, who would go after the canister next turn. Helen up on the roof, Zuzana in behind, Constantina also behind. They listened closely to see if they could hear the location of any aliens. They did not. John moved up into hopefully what would be a more tenable position if he did encounter any aliens. He did not, and he could plainly see that on next turn he would be able to get it without it expiring. Helen moved aside to allow the others to come up and have a decent position. Zuzana right there on this side of that refrigeration or air conditioned unit, and Constantina in between them.
Commander.
Everyone went on Overwatch, waiting, hoping no aliens showed up before they could capture the other meld canister. It would be a very nice coup to be able to take both meld canisters, and sure enough, the closest aliens were in that direction. So, it was up to John to take this meld again. He moved up, did not activate any aliens, captured the meld, and moved back. Everyone else burned the turn in anticipation of getting John up on the roof and the four of them assaulting any aliens left on the map as a complete unit. So that was the plan. Zuzana moved up to make room for John. They didn't want to move too close to any other edge and take a chance on activating anything.
Orders confirmed. Moving out.
John ran over there, and in the process of moving, he activated the remaining 6 aliens on the map. Several behind a white car, some off to the left, one behind the 18-wheeler. With some of the team members having used up their turn, Constantina moved up as far as she could and still be in cover in case somebody came up the drain pipe. Discovered she could not throw her grenade. Zuzana pulled back in case somebody did come up that drain pipe, and Helen came forward to support Constantina. Nobody came up the drain pipe, but they could hear the aliens in that direction. They were boosting each other, and they were happy to hear that they were boosting each other. There were 6 more, and so that would mean 3 would be on Overwatch and 3 would not. Now, they could see in the fog of war, in the distance, that the aliens that were doing the boosting seemed to be inside the 18-wheeler now. So Constantina moved up, John moved up, Zuzana dashed all the way across, and Constantina realized that from her current location she would not be able to throw the grenade, but on the next turn she would be able to move up to the edge, especially if she moved over to that position and made room for John to move in, that she would be able to throw her grenade into that 18-wheeler from the top of the roof. That was the plan, and they just all hoped that the aliens still continued to boost each other with the the ones giving the boost on the 18-wheeler, and they could see in the fog of war one and then another. So that was at least two in the back of that 18-wheeler. So those with the grenades moved up. Constantina moved as close to the corner as she possibly could. Thankfully not pulling any Overwatch onto herself if anyone was on Overwatch. And tossed the grenade into the back of the 18-wheeler. But one grenade is not enough for these aliens. We needed another one. The other one with the grenade still was Zuzana. She moved, instead of moving to the very corner, she moved right beside Constantina and tossed her grenade on them as well, killing all four. In hindsight, since Zuzana had already received the kills, she should have probably thrown the first grenade and given the 4 kills to the rookie. Hindsight being 20/20 as it is. They weren't even thinking about experience at the time. They were just thinking about these 6 aliens. John moved to the side as far out as he could and took out the one alien over there, and that left one alien remaining. Helen could not catch sight of the alien, but the alien could catch sight of other members of the team, so she dropped some smoke. The little guy moved to the side, and instead of shooting at John again, shot at Helen, removing her cover and setting the car on fire. Of course, the 18-wheeler exploded, but the team was not even cognizant that the car was on fire. They should have been. It was right there. They were more concerned with getting in real close, taking this guy out. Constantina moved up, took aim, and fired.
I'm on the move.
At this point, Helen is like, oh no, the car is on fire. Constantina is going to die. Let's see if we can take this guy out in the turn and get away from this car before it explodes.
Another successful operation.
And she does. That was close. That car would have exploded the next time and killed our rookie. Instead, we managed to get away, killing 12 aliens, capturing both canisters, and again, nobody died. Ooh, that was close. A couple of mistakes on that mission. But pretty successful either way. Helen got wounded, out for 7 days. Zuzana is now, her call sign is now Mama Bear. So we call her Mama Bear. She's Russian. She had the choice between lightning reflexes or a second rocket. It was a very difficult decision. But in the end, as a heavy, more rockets has proven to be better. So she went with more rockets. John Wilson, our rookie, got promoted to sniper. So the team was happy with that, and the commander was very happy with that, to have another sniper on the team. 20 meld, mini sectoid corpses and whatnot. Sergeant Laura Williams now rises up into the ranks, comes in as a high-ranking soldier on our team.
Be in touch, Commander.
She goes by the call sign Echo. She is from Australia, and she is a sniper, of course, as I said. Her abilities, of course, headshot. After that, she has the choice between snapshot or squad sight. And the commander decided that snapshot will be the rule for all the snipers. They're going to keep up with the squad. She's going to be able to move and fire her rifle with a minimal -10. Sprinter and aggression, to be able to move on that first move 3 additional tiles, is huge. She's going to be able to move a lot and still snapshot. So they synergize very well together. So she chose Sprinter. And that is the end of mission number 5. I hope you enjoyed that mission. If you did, please like, subscribe, and until next time, stay safe.